Hello people, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you're watching from. I'm Rao_KE, and today I'm actually home. It's been a long time before making some videos, but today I'm back and willing to start making my videos again. So guys, I'm actually here. It's a beautiful day. The weather is hot, but not very hot. As you can see, I can see some birds flying around. When you see birds around in big numbers, it tells us that something is going to happen soon. Birds always migrate during winter, so that means they're starting to find a place to go. That's why we see them in large numbers at times. Anyway, it's a beautiful day and I'm here. I'm home. I want to do some bit of cooking. And before I cook, I decided to come out here and just talk to you guys because it's been a long time. I've been away for some time. Look at the sun. Ooh, the sun is actually over my head. It's about 3 o'clock now. It's heading to 3, if not yet 3, but almost 3. So the sun is over my head, and I think I was standing on the wrong direction. No, I'm actually standing on the right direction. So now you can see me clearly, yeah? So the sky is very clear. The sky is blue, and it looks bright. So it's time to cook some vegetables for my family. But before I cook the vegetables, I want to get some onions from here. That's why I came out here for sure. So I'm going to get some spring onions here that I'm going to use for my veggies. I just need a little bit of these spring onions that I'm going to use for my vegetables. All my crops dried up during the sunny days, but only the spring onions survived, so they really serve me a lot. I like them for vegetables. And that's enough. I need a bigger more than that because I'm going to cook some veggies. Look at my garden, guys. It's all dry. This is all dry. So there's nothing much left. I think this is a bean. Maybe it dropped here by the chance and it's growing. And soon I'm going to work on this garden. So I have my spring onions here, and it's time to prepare something for the meal, for my people to eat later. Oh, actually, I just realized that, I forgot one vegetable. I forgot the okra, because I also want to put some okra in my food. So just a little bit of okra. Oops. Okra, I think you know the health benefits of okra in your food. Not all foods can be put okra, but I use the okra once in a while. But I like it because it has some health beneficials. So I'll use the okra as well. So today it's a vegetable meal and everything is green on my plate. I'm gonna see a green plate today. So I'll start by cutting I need a pan. That's where I'll cook my food. So I need a pan with me, and I'll also start by preparing everything, as I already washed everything. So it's now time to start the preparation of like cutting them and all the stuff. So I'll cut with the okra. I only cut the tips and then I slice them. They came last in mind and they're the first to be chopped. So that tells you sometimes when you're last, don't despair. Time is coming. So I'm going to cut the okra first. So okra, and I'll be cutting them. Where did I put them? Okay, this is okra. I want to cut them into small chunks, because sometimes they don't like to eat when they feel like, ooh, it's okra. But once you just cut them tiny, nobody realizes and they just swallow. So those are some of the tricks when you're making vegetables. Make it in a way that people will eat without any reason to doubt. So that's the okra. Maybe I use the plate to put them here. And now it's time to cut the green peas. All these things will be mixed together, so there's no need to separate where to put them as I cut. They're all going into the same pot at the same time. So this one will also go, not so big but not too small. So this one's a piece, go with the okra together as well. I hope you're able to see what I'm doing, guys. I'm just trying to cut the vegetables that I'm going to cook. So I'll cut all the vegetables, then so where do I start from? I start from putting my camera down, and these ones need to go into the sink. Because my sink has got some things, I put them here for now. Good space to wash the veggies as well. So I'll get the vegetables that I need to cook. So I've tried as much as possible to gather everything that I need for my cooking, and this is all I have here. Need some light, that's something I also need. And now it's time to start preparing my veggies because I need to cook it for late lunch. Weekends or weekdays, days like this, we normally do late lunch because this is the day we stay at home, so we prefer late meals, not really having to be on time. I don't know why it's blinking over there. Let me try here. Okay, I'll try here. So guys, first thing I have to set my camera. Don't worry about that. Most of you know that is a problem. We have to find the right position for the camera. And we also have to know who is visible in that camera or who is not to be seen in that camera. So that is also one thing we have to put into consideration every time. So my camera is here. I'm the only one you can see because I'm the only one interested in making this video, not everybody, okay? But I think I still need to move it a little bit because it doesn't seem to be in a very good position. Maybe here, maybe slightly higher. So I'm going to, I have eggplant, I have celery. I just need one half of the celery, a lot. So just pop one of it. Just need this one. I also have some, I just need one eggplant, not two. You always have this long eggplants. I don't know whether you have this kind of the round ones. And I have a head of broccoli. And finally, I have some peas. What I'm missing here is mushroom. I'm not a lover of mushrooms, but white people love mushroom a lot, but I don't like mushrooms. I really try not to. I really try not to cook mushrooms, and I always have a reason for not having, oh, I forgot to buy, or they're not in the market, or something like that. I always have a reason for that. So this is broccoli. I don't need all of the whole head, so I just need to cut it into a small piece. Oh, then I have to clean the floor. Which one now? The goodness with broccoli, you can cook it even in your meat, in your whatever, and it's always very good, rich in iron. So usually my kids never liked broccoli before, but since I started making it like a usual and common thing in their meals, they got familiar with broccoli, and nowadays they all love broccolis. I might need some the white onion or the ordinary onion, but maybe later. So for now, I'm going to start by washing the vegetables. This eggplant seems to be too big, but I'll see as I go. Celery, just a little bit of celery on stock. So I have celery here, I have my eggplants here, I have my bell pepper. I need the yellow one. I don't have the other colors yet. I forgot to buy as well. The broccoli. And this piece, I think you all know this kind of piece. This one you just cook with the skin on, you don't need to fill it up. So this is the piece. I don't think it will be too much, I think it's okay. So just put this in. I always prefer washing my vegetables before cooking them. I think that will be too much. Maybe I'll leave that for the stew later, tomorrow or some other day, another day. So here comes the onions that I just got from my kitchen garden. So I'll wash the onions as well. But first I need to remove this part of it. There's this part of the onion that you have to remove, so I'm removing the other part. the roots. I don't need it. There's some things that we just have to do when you're at home. You have to keep cooking, 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 and washing utensils. So that is what I'm doing today. I'm just cooking, 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 and actually this is the first meal I'm cooking today. Today we decided to forgo breakfast. Nobody wanted to eat something in the morning, so we did not make breakfast. So this is going to be our first meal, which is also going to be vegetables. We are kind of starving from meat for some time. Not that somebody told us to do that, but we just feel like we don't want to eat meat. Too much meat is not good for you guys. There's gout and there's all these things that come with it. So sometimes you just do veggies and life continues in a positive manner. You do it willingly, not like being forced by someone. It's hard to eat vegetables. I know that. Sometimes when vegetables are too much, even me, I don't like it. So I'm done with the washing of my veggies. So I'll need to clean the bowl. Okay, I think I need the other part. So the saucepan. Get this saucepan. This one. That is the non-stick. It's a bit smaller. So I'm done with the cutting of the vegetables. These are the veggies that I want to cook today. As I told you today, it's green thyme, just vegetables. So I still have to cut the bell pepper and just the onions. I'm using the green onion, the spring onions actually, to be precise. Just need to cut them not so small, just big chunks. So those are the vegetables that I'm going to cook. So what I need to do is to add some oil. This is shaking again. It's good to tighten your pans before you start using them. To pour my food in. Okay, so now. Alright, so warm the pan, add some oil, and then as it's still heating the pan, let me quickly do the bell pepper. Now I have oil upstairs on that small container, but since I'm just doing satari or kind of frying the veggies, I just need to have enough oil. Sometimes you don't have to be mean with your oil, you have to use it generously. I think the oil is actually ready, so it's time to put the onions. Started with the onions, and then I'll put the remaining time. So these are the spring onions. And I don't have to let it burn because I don't want them to burn. Then I put the bell peppers. I don't want the onions to turn brown. And then I have all this to go inside here. First I need some salt. Then my celeries, broccoli, eggplant, and peas. They all go inside here. And remember, I also have okra here, so a lot of vegetables together. black pepper. That's the only spice I put on the vegetables today. And black pepper, nothing more. So, the plate is meant to be green and only the yellow color will be different. Eggplant, okra, broccoli, celery, and peas together. I'll put it on a slow heat to cook slowly so that I do the desired, they acquire the desired whatever. So this cooks on a slow heat and then we check on it. So I gave this time to cook on a slow heat, slow medium heat. It has to cook until the vegetables, it will actually just cook like that until the vegetables are ready. And we know when they're ready because the colors will change a little bit. The eggplant will change the color a little bit, and the bell peppers will be more tender, the celery will be tender, and everything will change. So guys, that's how I cook my vegetable meal for the family today. And this is how it looks like. Stir fry. It's called a stir fry. Is it a stir fry? I don't know whether it's a stir fry. So let's wait and see the final product. So it's time to check on the vegetables. Woo! Actually, they cook with the steam, which is good. Steam is what is cooking them, and you get to realize that sometimes when you cook vegetables, they produce some water too. So you can see my veggies here. I wouldn't say that they are ready. I'm not so sure. I have to try and see. But I can see the eggplants are still very white. And at this point, I'm going to add some soy sauce and oyster sauce to it, just for some flavor. It's gonna be a green plate, but sometimes it's good to have a green plate. Not all the time you eat meat. So I'll add some soy sauce and some the soy sauce. This is this premium soy and oyster sauce. Yes, this is oyster sauce. So sometimes it's not very good to add oyster sauce into vegetables, but just want to add for the flavor. And then some a little bit of that. Okay. This is how Chinese people cook their vegetables. I learned this from them, and it's actually very healthy. Just eating green vegetables. Sometimes they even add some eggs into this. So it's actually looks good. Oh, my lights are off now. You cannot see the color of my vegetables. Sorry guys for that. My lights were off, so you're not able to see the color of my vegetables. So this is what I'm cooking for dinner. Vegetables for you and me. I did not add water to this, but you see the water from the vegetables itself. When it's cooked, when they're cooking, the water drains from the vegetables. So I want to test and see. See if the broccoli is ready and the celery. So guys, that's it. It's actually ready. So what I'll do next, I'll be cooking some rice maybe, eating with the vegetables. Shouldn't turn the color, it should just remain a little bit green like this. That's how it's supposed to be. I know those who don't like vegetables wouldn't like this, but those who like vegetables, this is a better way of cooking your family dinner. Quick recipes. You don't have to eat meat all the time. So I'm gonna show you how to serve this. So just put it on a plate like that. For the meat lovers, you can add some meat to this. So here's my plate of veggies. I hope you like this, guys. Give it a try. Mix your vegetables and you can get it to your taste. So thank you guys for watching. Rao underscore is my YouTube name. Kindly consider liking, sharing and subscribing, and see you in the next video. Bye.